let's keep going. Today is all about joy. Joy can seem similar to happiness, but there are differences. So today we're going to do a little bit more of a standing flow that allows us to spread our wings and bring in light, peace, and positive energy. So once again, thank you for joining me for day 5. Let's get started. All right, welcome to day 5. Thank you for joining me and my joyous rabbit. Let's get started. So today for joy, it's about opening up the body, breathing in and exhaling, and allowing the light and joyful things around us to come into focus. And I know for Mr. Bun Bun, when the mat comes out, that brings him quite some joy. So if I don't do something all the way, or if you can't see my full extensions, don't worry, because if you listen to what I'm saying, you'll be just fine. Remember, this is yoga for emotional release and emotions and everybody. So, no matter what, we'll get through it. All right, so we're gonna come in and we're gonna start on all fours. So you're just gonna come down on your mat or your carpet or whatever you are using and come down on your knees. You can use your hands to help guide you. Oh man. And we're gonna go ahead, align your shoulders, align your hands under your shoulders, knees under hips. And we're gonna do about 5 cat-cows just to help us get into rhythm with our breath. So as you inhale, you're gonna arch the back down, you're gonna start to breathe in, and you're gonna inhale. And then as you start to arch your back up like a cat, you're gonna exhale. So go ahead and do 4 more of those at your own pace, and we'll meet back here in the middle. Just easing into it. Just a few more. Starting to feel every vertebrae. Coming back to center, restabilizing if necessary, and now we're going to go side to side. So you're going to have your tail and your head lead. Inhale and center, exhale side. When you go to both sides, that's one full route right there, and go through 5 times. Going with your breath, bringing breath into awareness. So inhaling at center. Go to one side and exhale. Inhale center. Exhale other side. one more. Just warming up the body. Coming back to center. Coming back to this nice neutral position. And we're going to dive right into our first downward dog. So take it nice and easy, hands stabilized, get your toes ready. If you'd like to warm up your toes, you can go ahead and take a moment to go up on your toes. And if you want to get them a little stretch, slowly put some little pressure on them. Take 3 to 5 breaths. Raise up when ready. Go ahead and raise into a nice downward dog. All right. This is our first downward dog of the flow. Maybe you need to pedal out the feet to get warmed up. You need to get adjusted on your mat. Start to find some strength and some heat building through the body. Rolling back into downward dog and rolling into a plank-like position. Then back to downward dog. Plank. Back to downward dog. Shoulders down, flat back. Three to 5 breaths. Starting to hold that core in. And gaze to the front. Go ahead, get some stabilization, move into a 3-legged dog, lifting up that right leg. And bringing it to chest. Lifting right leg up to chest. Right leg up, bring it all the way through, drop it down in between your hands. You're gonna find yourself in a nice low lunge. Maybe that left leg is bent a little bit at the knee. Still on the toes, you're gonna work on straightening out that back leg. Getting comfort and stability through the right foot, up the leg, getting that knee to really bend and align over that ankle. And when ready, we're going to go into Warrior 2. So you're going to come on up, raising up. Left arm to the back, right arm front, matching right knee. Really open up that chest. Drop that tailbone down. You can start if you need to drop that back foot. Just about a 45-degree angle. Really breathe in deep here. We're opening up the body. Just breathe. Now when ready, gonna go ahead, circle that left arm back to meet the right, left foot turning forward again, possibly. You're gonna find yourself in that low lunge position once more. You're gonna go ahead and raise that left foot up to meet the right. Finding yourself in a forward fold. Let the body hang heavy. Maybe taking arms, hands opposite shoulders, elbows. Ragdoll back to front. Coming back to center. Ragdoll side to side. Back to center, dropping hands back down to the ground. Just hanging here for a moment. Every breath. Getting a little bit deeper in this forward fold. Going ahead, wrapping the hands around the backs of the ankles, backs of the feet if you prefer. And hands back to front center. Going from this forward fold, we're going to raise right up, raise up. Arms raising up to the sky. Gaze follows, palms together. Then go ahead, we're gonna do a nice arch in the back like a standing cat-cow, but cat first this time. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll bend to the back here, right from the mid-center, right from the center, and releasing, and then arch, bend at the knees a little bit, bend to the front, up again, exhale to back, maybe a bit deeper this time, and to front, length, shoulders down, center in, holding that core nice and tight throughout. Once again, flowing back, maybe a bit deeper this time. And then back towards the front. Mountain gaze, up to sky. Exhale. Palms to heart chakra, palms to chest. And now you're going to go ahead, we're going to turn to the side, turning out towards our left. So you're going to take that left foot, bringing it back behind you. Coming, looking towards me, or looking towards the side of your mat, palms still together. I'm going to go ahead, release the palms down like a wide-legged Tadasana. And then let the arms come flat here. We're going to take a moment to release any tightness, any tension, anything wandering through the body. So we're just going to go and kind of do a nice light twist side to side, letting the arms just do their thing, letting them kind of hang, still kind of ragdoll style. Just twisting side to side. Maybe you find a little bit of movement down towards your hips. That's okay. Just breathe and feel the body loosen. So nice. Just letting the arms. Just a few more. Just being aware of the body, of this moment. Letting your body go. Maybe you sway the head a bit. And slowly bring head back to center. Slow the twist. Come back to neutral. All right, next we're going to go ahead. Doesn't that feel great? We go ahead, we're going to let our feet turn out like in ballet. So you're going to turn your feet out as to what is comfortable, what you may. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to lift the arms up to our sides, out, extending fingertips, pulling away from the body, core in tight, tailbone down. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop our knees to a nice bend. And we're going to raise the arms into a nice bend, 90 degrees. Now we're in goddess pose. Opening up full body to the world around us. Hold here and breathe. And slowly, with control, raise those legs up. Arms come down to center. Slowly bring the feet back to face us. Arms come around and up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Gaze can follow. Once again, palms together. Once again, we're going to go towards the back, get a nice back stretch, letting the palms lead the way. Then we're going to just continue to dive forward and dive all the way over. Palms to floor. Maybe feet need to spread a little bit wider. On your next inhale, raise up. On the tips of your fingers into flat back tabletop. And release back down. Inhale, palms, fingertips, tabletop. And exhale, release. Once more, fingertips, tabletop, really extend the crown, lengthen, and palms down, bend at the knees. Get a little bit deeper in that bend. You can use your forearms to help just lightly lay the inside of your thighs on your forearms, just for a little bit of support. Head can face down. Open up, releasing all that energy through your center, through your groin muscles, through your quads. And when ready, bring the hips back up, raising up, bending up, hands raise up to the sky, palms together. And we're going to go ahead, turning towards the front once more. Left foot coming to front of mat, get readjusted. And we're going to dive through the center into forward fold, dropping palms to mat, and step or hop back into and go through chaturanga, or we will meet in downward dog. So you can step or hop back, chaturanga, downward dog. All right, and we're going to repeat a little flow here for the left side. So you're going to go ahead, find stability through downward dog. Find stability through that right foot, raise that left leg up, nice and high. Bring it through up to chest, release, nice and high. Bring it through to chest, and once more, raise it up nice and high. Bring it all the way through, dropping it down, left foot in between hands, low lunge. That should feel good. Finding stabilization here. I'm going to go ahead, lift up into warrior two, left arm in front this time, right arm in back. Really get down and deep in this lunge. Ooh. Feeling that heat, you can't help but smile to make it through. Maybe dropping that right foot down a little bit in 45 degrees or so. This is wonderful. I could stay here all day. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop the hands back down. Finding back into that lunge. And we're going to go ahead, lift up, and raise that right foot to meet the front left. Whew. And you find yourself in forward fold once more. Hang heavy. Ragdoll if you may again. Ragdoll front to back. Ragdoll side to side. Dropping hands down. Bending the knees a bit. Arms raising up into mountain. It's time. I'm going to do nice little side to side. So I'm going to take our palms. I'm going to face you. You can face me if you'd like on the mat. And we're going to go ahead, actually, we're going to step out the left leg again. And then we're going to step the right leg over, back of mat. Next, palms together. And curve banana to the right. Exhale. Coming up. Curve banana to left. Come up. And we're going to go ahead and you can keep palms together, but bring them down to center, down to chest. And you're going to open up. Nice and wide. Right leg guides the guides the opening this time. Woo. Just take a moment to allow your spiritual, your thoughts and mentality and physical to all align. Here comes our joyous bun again. And when ready, release arms out to sides. He's so cute. gonna take arms, palms up, raise up to mountain, then drop down to sides once more, folding over. Taking a nice breath. Dropping hands down. Fully. And on inhale, raise up to fingertips. And release. Raise up, inhale. And release. Raise up, inhale. And release. Slowly start to have the legs come and meet the forearms. And open up nice and wide. Head can be tilted down towards the floor. Lightly have your thighs on your forearms just for support. Just stretch nice and wide. Just breathe. Feel the energy moving through the body, releasing up and through the arms, through the hands, and through the feet. Remembering holding that core in nice and tight through the flow. Exhale and release. Bum up, legs unfold, arms raise up nice and slow. Arms extend while you're flat back tabletop. Continue to raise all the way up. Oh yeah. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna turn those feet outwards. Get nice and comfy. And we're gonna turn those hands up, bend at 90 degrees, and slowly start to fall back into our goddess pose once more. Oh, nice. Nice and open to the universe, open to the world. Opening our chest, tailbones down and back. Opening our hearts and minds. Just smile. And exhale and release, coming up. Bringing arms, feet down to sides, feet facing same direction, toes frontwards, and slowly bring the feet in to meet into standing. Once again, this time, we're gonna do some nice twists, nice and light. Feet are together. Slowly twisting side to side. Letting the arms just hang like a rag doll. Just releasing anything that just makes you a little nuts. Just let it go, just breathe. Maybe close the eyes. Maybe sway the head if you don't get vertigo. If not, just the body, side to side, up the waist is fine. And slow down, coming back to standing. Maybe feet aligned underneath the shoulders just a bit. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get into a nice practice moment. So we've gone ahead, we've opened our bodies, we've opened our centers, our lower body. So now let's play, let's have a little fun with things. So we're gonna go ahead, and we're not gonna go into a full dancer pose, but we're just gonna stretch out, because a lot of emotions and negativity and things can get caught really right in our pelvis, our hips, our groin, our thighs, all of that. So it's nice to open them up and release to the world while grounding. But we wanna stay nice and tall and high for the day. So we're gonna go ahead and just play for a moment. We'll just do each side. This is just for a nice little fun moment and to work on our balance. So we're gonna go ahead and bring your right foot in and just go ahead and start to lift that right foot, right knee up. Foot can be flexed. Start to bring the arms up. Down at center. And I want you to mainly work on keeping your legs squared. We have a tendency when we go into poses or even with downward dog to let this leg kind of glide out. So it can take a lot of sensation, a lot of muscle control to keep them squared both facing front. Just take a moment to breathe and work on that. And when ready, go ahead and back that foot up towards the back. Let it lift a bit. Keeping foot flexed, arms together. And I'll show you from the side. So from the side view, I have my right leg lifted up and just slowly glide nice and tight, working on finding stability, balance, and keeping that leg nice and squared off with the hips, with the other leg. And feel the stretching all the way through my right thigh, right calf. And when ready, come up and drop down. All right, now let's work on the left side. Like this is just a nice fun practice moment, taking a moment to really center ourselves and really get that energy moving through our lower body. All right, now next we're gonna go ahead and left side. So we're gonna take the arms, you can raise them up, palms up together. Palms down to center if you'd like, and start to slowly, making sure legs are squared. Raise that left leg up, get it to a 90-degree bend or whatever's comfortable. Flex that foot if you'd like and breathe. And when ready, taking your time, working on your balance and control and grace. Maybe if you need a little bend in that right knee on the supportive leg, go for it. Just work on squaring off those feet. Once again, I'll show you from the side. So work as you may. I have my legs squared off, both facing front. Lifting that left leg up and gliding it towards the back, keeping it bent, keeping that knee bent. Bending the supportive leg just a tad if needed for balance. Really starting to raise, having that foot push away from the body. And when ready, coming back through, and dropping down. How does that feel? Meeting us back in center. Ooh, that's a really good one. So coming back to center. Now we have all these sensations, these wonderful feelings rolling through the body. This is a wonderful flow to also really energize too. But now we're going to take a moment to just stay in standing. Just go back to our breathing. You can close the eyes if you'd like. You can internally thank your body for such a wonderful job and really kicking it through this program and this flow. I'm so proud of you. Now when ready, go ahead, release the hands down to sides, raise them up towards the sky, gaze following, palms together. Inhale, exhale, palms down to third eye, in between the eyebrows. Take a moment, take a breath. Slowly grazing palms down to lips, down to chin. Taking a moment, taking breath. Slowly bring palms to heart, chest. Take a moment, take a breath. I, Carmita Smiles, would like to thank you once again for joining me day 5 of the virtual yoga tour of emotions. Today's flow for joy. May this ease you into your day with peace, light, and love. Namaste. Hey there, how are you feeling? I hope you enjoyed this flow for joy and are feeling ready and set to take on the rest of your day. I'm so happy that you could join me and Mr. Bun for this fun flow. I know he had a joyous time, and I hope you did too. If you have any questions about today's flow or any other flow in the program, or just general questions about other classes and services, feel free to reach out to me at any time. You can visit me at carmitasmiles.com. That's C-A-R-M-I-T-A smiles.com, or catch me on Instagram at Carmita Smiles. So once again, thank you. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.